Hi student, good day. Today we are going to learn how to factorize sum of two cubes or difference of two cubes. And how are you going to solve this question within 30 seconds? For instance, if we have 8 minus 27x cubed, how am I going to factorize this expression? Very simple. Let's go through by the steps we have here. The first step says that first, write them in their base with a cube exponent. So 8 can be written as 2 exponent 3, and also the whole of 27 here, x cube, can also be written as 3x or cube. After writing this one, it says factorize them into two brackets, binomial and quadratic trinomial. So the binomial, whatever we have here, the expression we have here is whatever we are going to write them in the binomial and then trinomial form. So here, let's see how it's going to be. So whatever we have here, we write them in the binomial. So 2 minus 3x. That is the binomial expansion. Then we move on to the trinomial. So the quadratic trinomial, first of all, we are going to square this one. We are going to square the 2. And when you square the 2, we get it to be 4. Then we multiply these terms, the 2 and 3x. Then we get it to be 6x. Then we square 3x. We square 3x. So squaring of 3x is going to be 9x squared. So now we have this one. There should be a sign between the terms here. That is why we have SOP here. So the x means same sign. So the sign we have here, that's the same sign we are going to put it at the binomial. That is why we have here to be minus. Then O means opposite sign. So whatever sign here, we are going to write the opposite of it. So here, the sign here is minus. So the opposite sign is going to be plus. We are going to think of the other sign here. And the other sign says that always positive. So here is always positive. And that is it. You are done with your factorization of 8 minus 27 x cubed. And that one is 2 minus 3x in a bracket. Then 4 plus 6x plus 9x squared. And that is the factorization for that one. Let's move on and pick another question. What about if we have 64 plus y cubed? 64 plus y cubed. How are you going to factorize this one? 64 plus y cubed. 64 can be written as 4 power 3. And here y is already in cube, so y power 3. Then we are going to write this one in the binomial and the trinomial form. So the binomial, whatever you have here, you write it. So 4y. Then with the trinomial, we square the first one. We are going to square the first one, which is 4. And when you square it, you get it to what? 16. Then we multiply the 4 and y. We multiply the 4 and y, then we get 4y. Then we square the last term, which is what? Y. So we get it to be y squared. And what will be the sign between them? And this is how the sign is going to be. We have a same sign, opposite sign, then always positive. Always positive. So same sign is the sign we have here. What is the sign between the term? It's plus. And opposite sign. So if here is plus, then here is going to be what? Minus. What will be the sign between them? Always positive. We are done with the factorization of this term. So try this one for me. Factorize the following for me. So now we have 27x cubed plus 8y cubed. 27x cubed plus 8y cubed. Let me give you some seconds for you to factorize them for me. Time up, time up, time up, time up. So here, the whole of this expression is going to give us 3x all cubed. And the whole of this expression is also going to give us 2y all cubed. So it has been written in their base with the exponent of 3. So now we write the same thing here. So we have 3x, then the same sign will come at the binomial 2y. Those are the binomial aspect of it. So now we are going to write the trinomial term. The trinomial. We are going to write the trinomial. So with the trinomial, this is how it's going to be. So here we square the 3x, then we get it to be 9x squared. We multiply the 3x and 2y. So 3x and times 2y will give us what? 6xy. Then we square 2y. Then we get it to be 4y squared. 4y squared. So with expansion, this is how it's going to be. So have a nice day. When we meet again, we are going to learn how to factorize a cubic polynomial. Bye.